up, guys? It's Adam again here from BC Systems. Thank you guys again for watching the videos, and you know, hopefully I'm actually educating some of you guys and spreading some insight about this business. Okay, so a couple things that I want to go over today. One is basically we had a comment in one of the videos that said, you know, where can we buy Bitcoin ATMs? So I think what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to go over three of the companies, the top companies that actually sell Bitcoin ATMs, and basically what their pricing is. And then I'm going to talk about, you know, a little bit more about crypto, you know, for some of you who are looking into this business and who are interested in it, but you know, you just don't have that faith, or it sounds too complicated for you. You know, I want to let you guys know that this is a great opportunity for you as a business entrepreneur, as a business owner, because Bitcoin started in about 2009, okay? And it's only it's 2019, so it's only been around for 10 years, right? The popularity has really grown within the last 2-3 years, okay? And now, you know, pretty much almost every household, people know at least what Bitcoin is, or they've heard the name Bitcoin, even though they don't know exactly what it is. So this is a great opportunity to become an expert at something, okay? What other industry can you get into where you can, in a short amount of time, become an expert at something, okay? To me, that's where my eye, you know, where it really caught me onto this, because it's such a new, you know, potential for industry, such a new potential for innovation, how we can use this type of a service, how we can use this type of currency, things that can build around that when it comes to business. So, you know, this is a great time where you can, you know, without having to put in, you know, 20 years of experience, or, you know, 10-15 years, where you can actually become expert in this field very, very quickly. You know, me, myself, I've only been in the industry for about 2 years now. I'm not going to consider myself an expert. Well, I said the wrong fucking thing. Spit that shit out. Okay, so back to what I was saying. You know, I've been doing this for about 2 years, and you know, in this amount of time, I've been able to learn a great deal about the industry, about how it works, and you know, that's what I'm trying to do here with these videos. So, you know, just to give you guys a little bit of motivation here, that this is a great opportunity to become an expert at something, to get on board with something new, where in the next 5-10 years, if you continue yourself with education and you continue yourself, you know, learning the industry, that you can really be ahead of the game when it comes to industry of cryptocurrency. Okay, guys? So let's get right into it. The next thing I want to go over is actually going to be the 3 top companies where you can actually locate these machines and buy these machines. So everybody wants to make money, right? So the first company that, you know, I've been able to look up is called GeneralBytes. They actually they have the most locations out of any Bitcoin locations here in America, okay? So they actually have, I don't know, somewhere around 2,000 to 3,000 locations, okay? But total right now in the US, you're probably looking somewhere around 5,000 to 6,000 locations, okay, inside the United States. So that's still not a lot. When I first got into the industry about 2 years ago, there was only about 2,500 locations. So within the last 2 years, they've been able to double that. So, you know, as time goes on, there's going to be more and more and more locations opening up, and hopefully you guys can become a part of that if that's what you guys want to do. So GeneralBytes, they sell two-way machines. Now when we say two-way, okay, that means that you can buy and sell cryptocurrency from that machine, okay? Now when we say sell, meaning you can sell your Bitcoin to that machine, and that machine will then dispense cash to you. It's as easy as, you know, cashing in your coins, and you know, if you get tired of it, or Bitcoin's high, you want to cash in your coins and walk away with some good profit, you could do that. Or if, you know, you bought high and you see that Bitcoin's tanking and you want to cut your losses, you can sell and cut your losses, and we'll sell you the cash. GeneralBytes usually sells their machines. They have their machines starting out at $7,499. okay? And it goes all the way up to $8,999. Those are kind of weird prices to me. I don't know why they don't just put a flat 7,500 or they put a flat 9,000. I guess that's some sort of marketing. You know, when people see numbers, maybe they still think it's cheap, but at the end of the day, that's probably going to be 9,000, you know, for the second machine, and 7,000, 7,500 for the cheapest version. Now, the really only differences that I see in these machines when I went to go look them up is that the bill acceptor, right? They're both two-way machines, which mean they both buy and sell Bitcoin, but it's really just the amount of bills that they accept. Me, from my experience, right, most of the time when people buy, you know, Bitcoin, most of the time they use $100 bills, okay? So if you have, you know, a $500 bill acceptor, right, and you have a capacity to hold 500 bills, you know, you're not going to want to hold that much cash inside Bitcoin ATM for that long. You're going to want to empty those fairly quickly. Sometimes when you have, you know, a couple $100s in there, you like to take it out. It really depends on how quickly you're moving coin. The most I've ever had in a machine, you know, is $1,000, okay? I usually like to empty out my machines quite frequently, just because I don't like to keep money in there for a long time. Just, you never know. So that's what their machine starts at. So I really don't see the value in buying the $8,900 machine, because for about $1,000 more, you're paying for just to have more bills in your machine. It kind of doesn't make sense. The next one, the next company is actually Genesis Coin, okay? That's another manufacturer here. What I'm gonna go ahead and do too is I'm gonna put you the resources on where I actually found this in the link below in the comments, okay? So you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Their first machine that they actually have is a pretty heavy duty model. It's one of those, you know, standard ATM units that, you know, go into the wall, and they're about, you know, the size of this desk, right? Those ones start at about $14,000. So that one starts at $14,500, and that's what they say delivered. So I'm pretty sure that should be tax included in that, but that, to me, I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be more fees included with that $14,000. Then they have another model, which is a two-way machine as well, and it runs for $6,800. That machine, to me, sounds more reasonable. Sounds more reasonable than spending $14,000 on your first machine. I mean, that to me is just too much of a startup, especially, you know, when you're buying into an industry that is so volatile, and it's still, you know, we're still in the Wild West, guys. We're still, you know, we're still paving roads, and we're still, you know, experimenting, and we're still learning the whole industry. So I think that's a little bit too much money to spend all up front. Because if you look over at GeneralBytes, their machines start at $74.99. You can get two machines for that price, right? So it doesn't make sense. I don't really like that whole 14,000. I like the second unit that they have that's a little bit more affordable for 6,800. Okay. I don't know how their software is really, you know, every company that you're going to go to is going to have different software on their machines. Okay, that's very, very important when it comes to the operator side, okay, guys? You know, and I'll get more into that later, okay? But let's get back. We have the last company here, which is going to be Lamasu, okay? Lamasu, I gotta say, their machines are pretty nice. When I first started looking in the industry, I saw their machines first. They're actually located in Europe, and their machines actually start out at 7,500 euros. Okay, that's where they're, you know, I don't have the converter right now to see what that converted into US dollars, but I'm sure it's more than $7,000. I'm pretty sure of that. So the next machine that they have up is their 8,900 euros. So that one actually is their second machine up. From what I've known about Lamasu is that they have great software, operator software. The back end is really, really useful when it comes to having different settings, and you've been able to have a lot of control when it comes to how you run the machine, okay? And then the last one I think we have here is Bit Access. That's another smaller one, you know, but I'll be completely honest with you guys. I have customers call me, you know, and I ain't gonna give any location names, but they call me and they say, hey, you know, this Bit Access machine isn't working. I don't know if that's the operator, if that's the company itself, but you know, sometimes it's good to pay a little bit extra for your machine. Their machines actually start at $6,000. Okay, if you buy more than they have, it's not quite clear. It looks like it starts at $6,000, and then they have another machine for $8,000. It looks like they have a minimum order of 2 to get $6,000 on your unit. So I'm kind of not sure on how their pricing is. Maybe I might be wrong, I don't know, but that's what it says on the website. Okay. So they're from what I've heard, their software isn't the best to work with. Okay. Also, GeneralBytes, from what I've seen about them, they have, if you look them up on Coin ATM Radar, this is where I got all this information from, by the way, guys. If you look up their information on their locations for GeneralBytes, it'll say they'll have locations all over the place. Okay. But here's one thing that I don't know what's going on about these guys is I went to actually one of their locations where it said that there was a Bitcoin ATM in a gas station, and there was no ATM machine there, but it was listed there on the website that there was a machine at that location. So that kind of leads me to believe that, you know, makes me believe that maybe they're putting up false locations or false sites that they're saying that, hey, you know, we have a site here, but maybe they're just trying to make themselves look bigger than what they actually are, because that was really disappointing to be able, you know, I wanted to go check out a machine. I went to where they said they had one on Coin ATM, and there was no machine there. So to me, that was right off the bat confusing. I don't know why they would do that. And then lastly, guys, you know, at the end of the day, we're actually going to be, BC Systems, we're actually going to be putting our own machines out there as well. We have our own machines. Okay. So I know you had some of the, if you look on the earlier videos, you can see what our machines actually look like. They're pretty nice. We get them all wrapped. They actually don't come like that, so they're all wrapped machines. But if you guys are actually interested in those and the software that comes with those, I'm actually going to be adding those machines onto our website with more info coming soon. Okay. So you guys can actually check out the pricing, check out the features, and actually I'm gonna have some more info on the software as well. Okay. That we actually use on those machines. So look out for that coming soon. And then also, if you guys have any questions, like I said, anything I can help you out with, I hope these videos are informative. And let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I think we're gonna go to into a couple other subjects in the next couple videos. So keep an eye out for them. All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Later. Peace.